Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today what I'm going to be bringing you is Season 6, Episode 23 of City Signings. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on this signing as well down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing TOLAJI BOLA on a half-season loan from Rotherham United? A left-back provides us a lot of competition now in that left-back spot. It does also mean this is our 7th loan player. Obviously, that does include one of them being Joe O'Shaughnessy at this moment in time, who never has really featured at all. I think he's been on the bench once so far this season, but it gives us 6 properly first team players who have been involved in the matchday squads quite a lot now to pick from. So one of them is obviously going to have to miss out every single week. Whether that's rotated, I'm not really too sure, but make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get into it. So Bradford City tweeted today at 5 PM saying, breaking news, a warm welcome to Rotherham United left back TOLAJI BOLA, who arrives on loan for the remainder of the season as January signing number 5. The article does then read, Bantam secure BOLA loan. Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce a loan signing of Rotherham United left-back TOLAJI BOLA. The 24-year-old arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium until the end of the season, having to pay for the Millers in the Sky Bet Championship this term. The Arsenal Academy product made 12 appearances on loan at Rochdale in Sky Bet League 1 during the 2021-22 campaign before making the permanent move to South Yorkshire in August 2021. BOLA said, I am really happy to be here and cannot wait to get started. I was really attracted by the history of the club, the fan base, and of course the manager. All those things made it an easy decision to join. The gaffer has spoken about wanting an attacking outlet and quality from wide areas. As a fullback, I pride myself on defending, but can also get forward and contribute towards attacks. That is something that I think over the last couple of games we certainly have been missing, especially going forward. I want to show what I can do and come in, make a difference and help the team reach our goal of promotion, which I am sure we can achieve. City manager Mike Hughes said, we are pleased to be bringing TOLAJI, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong by the way, feel free to correct me down in the comment section down below. But he said, we are pleased to be bringing TOLAJI in as the 5th of our January recruits. He's a strong defender who, thanks to a real willingness to get forward and attack, is equally comfortable operating at wing-back. I mean, we've not really played with a wing-back formation at all so far this season. I'm getting a million adverts right now. That's why there keeps being a couple of cuts there. The article is just constantly jumping up and down. I can't actually track where I am at this moment in time. But like I say, I think we've only played with a wing-back formation once, and that was at home to Leicester in the Papa John's Trophy. So maybe Matt Hughes is thinking about a 3-5-2, which maybe sees Kieran Kelly come in, potentially Timmy Odesina as well. Having already represented Rotherham in the Championship and League 1 after previously spending time alone at Rochdale, he's well accustomed to senior football in the EFL and the standard required. TOLAJI is ready to play football and show the Bradford City supporters what he can do, and we are excited to see him in action at Valley Parade. TOLAJI BOLA signing is subject to the relevant EFL and FA clearances. No mention of any shirt number or anything like that, and obviously with his signing on Monday, today, I'm going to presume that he's going to be available for Saturday's match against Carlisle. Rotherham United also tweeted then at 5 PM saying, read, BOLA completes Bradford loan move. Everyone at Rotherham United would like to wish TOLAJI all the best for his loan stint with the Bantams. Their article does then read, Rotherham United can confirm defender TOLAJI BOLA, who's joined Sky Bet League 2 outfit Bradford City on loan until the end of the 2022-23 campaign, subject to EFL and FA ratification. First team opportunities have been a premium this season for the former Arsenal man, whose progress has been hampered by injury. That's not what you want to see. When chances to break into the fold have presented themselves, and he makes a switch from South to West Yorkshire in an attempt to get more regular match minutes under his belt. That's quite an open and honest message there from Rotherham United. The 24-year-old has featured just twice for the Millers this season. We will get into his stats in a little bit more detail in a moment, and joins Mark Hughes' Bantams for the remainder of the 22-23. The defender arrived at the AESSEAL New York Stadium in August 2021 and has made 15 appearances in total for Rotherham United. Everyone at the club would like to wish TOLAJI all the best for his loan stay at the University of Bradford Stadium. Now, if you have a look at his career so far, then he joined Arsenal's youth setup in 2008, where he was with the Arsenal youth team up until 2020. He then broke into the first team in 2020, where apparently he's only been there for 1 year. He did also join Rochdale on loan though for the second half of the 20/21 season, where he scored 0 goals in 11 appearances before obviously joining Rotherham United in 2021 on a permanent basis, where he scored 0 goals in 6 league matches. He's actually got an international career as well. He's featured 6 times for England's under-17s between 2015 and 2016. It also says England's under-18s on here, but he's not made an appearance for that, so maybe he was involved in a squad and simply did not get the game time. If we have a look then at his stats from this season, I know he only has played the 2 games, but he's actually got some quite good passing stats and all that sort of stuff. Like I say, he only played the 2 matches this season, starting none of them, averaging 18 minutes per game, but his passing stats, he got 1 assist in that time, averaging 6.5 touches per match, creating 2 big chances, averaging 1.0 key passes per game. I think for a left back, we've not even seen them sort of numbers from wingers this season, so from a left back, I think that is absolutely unbelievable, to be honest with you. He has a 43% passing accuracy per game, with a 57% passing accuracy in the opposition half. 50% of his long balls are accurate, and 50% of his crosses are accurate, but when you've only played 2 matches, only average 18 minutes per game, it's really hard for us to really take too much away from these statistics. In terms of the 2 games that he did play then for Rotherham this season, he got a 7.1 match rating for their 3-0 home win against Blackpool back in September, and he got a 6.5 match rating for their 0-0 draw away at Middlesbrough back in September as well. So just the 2 appearances for him so far this season. He's been on the bench every now and again as well, but I think left back is certainly a position that we did need to strengthen in. Don't get me wrong, Matty Folds has been decent since Liam Ridehalgh has been injured. You know, Liam Ridehalgh is very injury prone, very old now, you know, quite experienced, but he's out of contract in the summer. I don't expect him to be staying around for too much longer, to be honest with you. With him obviously being very injury prone, it has mean Matty Folds has been given the chance. For the first, I'd say 2-3 months of Matty Folds being in the squad, he was absolutely unbelievable. One of the best left backs in the league, in my opinion. Brilliant defensively, very good going forward as well. Got a couple assists in there away at Tranmere, gets an assist for Andy Cook's second goal at home to AFC Wimbledon as well. Gets an assist for Verdane Oliver's 95th minute equaliser. But over the last 5-6 matches, I think he's been... I think Paul's not even the right word. I think he's been shocking, to be honest with you, and I really don't like to say that because I'm a big fan of Matty Folds, but over the last couple of games, he looks a completely different player. He looks like the player that we signed rather than the player who he has been so far this season. Last season, when he played every now and again, he was decent. He'd give you a solid 6 out of 10. Like I mentioned, though, for them 2-3 month period, he was a solid 8, if not a 9 out of 10. You know, a lot of fans were really impressed with what they've seen from Matty Folds, and understandably so. He was absolutely excellent, but over these last couple of matches, he's just been really, really poor. Maybe there's an opportunity now for Matty Folds to go out on loan for the remainder of the campaign, or maybe Liam Ridehalgh just picked up another injury, which will obviously set him back for a long time. I think he's had calf problems, groin problems as well. He was meant to have groin surgery at the end of last season as well, but if he's still getting reoccurring groin injuries, clearly that surgery hasn't worked. Unfortunately for Folds, he's probably found himself quite far down the pecking order now, because I think when Liam Ridehalgh was fit, or when he will be back fit again, I think he is ahead of Matty Folds in what we can gather from the opinion of Mark Hughes. It does certainly seem to be that way. As good as Folds has been this season, over the last few matches, he's kind of played himself out of the team. I do think we did need to get a left back in, to be honest with you. Someone who is better going forward now. Like I say, I've not really seen him play, so I can't really comment all too much on TOLAJI BOLA, but my point is, we've now got 7 loans with the football club. One of Romney Critchlow, Scott Banks, Dara Costaleo, Dion Pereira, TOLAJI BOLA, or Thierry Nevers is going to have to miss out between now and the end of the season every single match. I think Critchlow, for me, is the most important out of all of them. Obviously, Costaleo, Nevers, we've seen hardly any minutes of them, to be honest with you. Scott Banks has been brilliant in patches for us so far this season. Dion Pereira been very underwhelming, but Luton Town can't recall him because he played a cup match for Luton, and obviously he's played for Bradford City, so he can't play for another EFL club. If he's going to go on loan again, it would be to an international club, and I feel like for the sake of his own development, it's probably actually best to stay at Bradford City, to be honest with you. I do think this is going to be a good signing, though. Rotherham fans seem to rate him very highly. If we have a look at his some of the replies from Rotherham fans under Rotherham United's tweet, we'll have a look at see what some of the Miller fans has to say. Obviously, they're in the Championship, so to come down into League 2, it is considerably a step down, to be honest with you. You know, the quality between the Championship and League 2 is absolutely astronomical, to be honest with you. Someone here says, played class for us when he's been called upon, great for all involved. Another one here says, good luck to the lad, always looked decent when called upon, should be a top player in League 2, makes sense all round. Good luck, Bowler, hope you smash it up the Millers, good luck, all that sort of stuff from the Rotherham fans. Yes, TOLAJI lad, good game time, fought a great player. Someone also asked here, how long does he have left on his contract? He's out of contract with Rotherham at the end of next season as well. So maybe if he does well for us, we might be able to get him in on a permanent basis on the cheap. But Rotherham fans seem to rate him quite highly, to be honest with you. Solid player whenever we played. And then there's a Norwich fan that's replied saying, not good enough for this level. I don't really see what that has to do with Norwich, to be honest with you. And we'll have a look at one more from the Rotherham fans. Definitely a player in there, but didn't get many chances. He'll shine for you. Now, we did see from Burnley fans who were bigging up Dara Costaleo, who was absolutely unbelievable according to the Burnley fans and should absolutely smash it at League 2. I'm not going to write him off after an hour's worth of football, but he was absolutely terrible, to be honest with you, in his debut against AFC Wimbledon. So, at least from his point of view, it's only up from here. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Make sure as well to get your thoughts on this signing down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing TOLAJI BOLA on a half-season loan from Rotherham United? Another left-back, another loan as well. So let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day. Check out yesterday's video, my thoughts on Jake Young's departure, if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Peace.